Waiting for Tony to figure out where we're going. Hello everybody who's not there.
Which, I don't know which you are, nothing on.
What?
Don't see it on, what do you call it? It's on there. But it's not, so not laptop, Apple computer.
Tested
Okay.
1 2 3 4 5.
Apple computer. Yeah, mine's working.
Tested 1 2 3 4 5.
Yeah, mine's working.
Yeah, mine's working.
Oh, that's so bloody water airfield. I don't want that. What's this one? That's a bit closer. Palm Island. How about that one? Let's see what that is.
Are you at the airport yet?
I can't do the airport unless I get a destination.
Okay, keep your hair on.
I haven't got any to keep on. I keep losing it.
Well, while you're doing that, I might as well start the plane up.
2 hours 29 to Croydon. 2 hours 29 to Croydon.
There's an echo.
There was now, because it's just easy to Croydon.
I forgot to put my fuel on. Every time I do this, I forget to put my fuel on. Always do it. The time in Australia is 3 minutes past 6 in the morning. No, it doesn't want to start. Wonderful.
YSMR. Let's try again.
What's the airport we're at?
YSVP.
YSVP. Where are we going to?
Just put it in the text. YSMR.
YSMR. Oz.
What is this thing doing to me?
Don't know.
It's trying to correct me spelling mistakes. I'm trying to put the code in.
Obviously you're dyslexic.
The computer was.
Computer's dyslexic, yeah.
Well, it can get viruses, so why can't I be dyslexic?
I've never heard of a dyslexic computer, but no.
Mine forgets where things are.
My plane won't start.
Why won't it start? Have you got the your fuel on upstairs?
Yeah.
Is your center thing down? Yes, I've just done the wrong aircraft.
Oh, here it goes. It's decided to start.
I'm going to have to come back out because I haven't got the Kodiak selected.
Well, while you're doing that, I can go downstairs and get a beer.
It's for watching.
Is there?
Yeah. Still watching now.
It's not my fault we're delayed, it's Tony's fault.
You want to go get a beer?
Don't restart now. my computer's saying restart, get lost. The time in Australia at the moment is 6 minutes past 6 in the morning. We're having an early start. We're waiting for Tony, so I can't do anything to Tony's.
Sounds like an early start, but it could be a late finish.
Right, I'm going to go and get a beer. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, you're started. I'll get alongside you. Right, there we go. Dinky doo. Get the airports up. And it's what? VS. Victor Papa. Which is Simon Bollier International. That can't be right because it doesn't look like an international where he is. That can't be right. No, Tim or you pillock. Be better on that other one, like. YSVP. What's that one? VSVP. If I got that one right then.
How you getting on?
Just putting me flight thingy bobby in the minute, so I'm just gonna sit behind you hopefully. Yeah. Okay. I did that wrong. Put a wrong thingy bobby. No, it's
alright. Don't rush.
where you gone?
My Logitech wasn't connected properly. I needed to connect it. Forgot to do it. I'm not going to put a flight plan, I'm just going to follow you.
So if I get lost.
What the hell happened there? All my instruments have gone off. And I've got double instruments. Something's gone wrong. I've got 4 steering yokes, or 3 steering yokes. Oh, this is great, isn't it?
I've got a guy sitting in my seat, I've just looked through his head. How dare I?
And if I just twiddle with some buttons, it goes back to normal. I can't fly this plane like this.
You haven't got any. Oh, your engines are off, isn't it? Your generator's off, are they?
Something wrong with Flight Sim, it's gone all wonky. I'll have to restart it. Damn. Oh.
You haven't got your power on.
It's not that. The whole thing went weird. I'll have to reload it. Ugh. For goodness sake. Nothing ever works first time. Ugh. Grief. I'll try to do it this way without reloading the whole thing. Sorry about this, I can't help it. It's bloody stupid, either Flight Sim or Microsoft has gone wonky. Just loading back into the airport. This is what really peddles me off about Flight Sim. You get everything set up and it all goes wrong. Now I can't see a damn thing.
And you want your fuel wire up there.
I don't know what I'm switching on here.
You know, put your time back up to 6:30.
Give me a minute, I've just got back in.
I know. But you're fiddling with switches in the dark.
What time have you got?
6:30, like you said. Ish. That'll do.
$6:32, that's the closest I can get it. Right, let's see if it works this time. Let's see if my flaps are working yet.
You're heading for 250.
Yeah, okay.
Altitude about 3,000.
Right, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Have you programmed the heading in and that?
No, I'll do it when I'm in the air. Just take off.
Just an easier way of doing things. Okay.
Waiting for you to take off.
I am. I'm rubbing up the engines.
Following Tony, I've got no idea where we're going because he's in charge. Got a crosswind here.
Hitting us in the nose.
Ooh, it doesn't want to get in the air. Ooh, trees.
Stop.
Trees. So I'm just going to follow you.
I'll be banking right in a minute to get on the nav. As soon as I get my height.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't
I'm going to be
sink.
backing the left down. Hopefully. Didn't want to bank to the left. Just put my heading in.
We're playing follow the leader. So if everything goes wrong, it's Tony's fault.
Thank you. Everything so far's gone wrong. Why not that?
This is the spirit of the moment live stream, by the way, because we never know we never know when we're going to do one. So my plane is being a pig. No wonder. Look at the trim wheel. It's way down there. I wonder if there was something wrong. So we're in Northern Australia and we're heading somewhere. be... Well, it can't be Timbuktu because that's in Africa. And I'm going to hand fly the plane. I'm not putting it on autopilot. So all my flying today is going to be manual flying.
Sightseeing then.
You do know it's supposed to be heading towards Darwin.
I'm just went down the country. I got no idea where Darwin is. It's in Australia.
Yeah, Darwin is northern Australia. We're heading south. I'm just going to follow you. I don't care anymore. I'm just going to follow you.
We're going from there to Darwin. I don't care. Get us a job. See if there's any jobs down there.
I'm sure people want to see Australia anyway, so I'll get an outside shot so everybody can see the gorgeous views.
What you can do, if you wanted to, if you go to autopilot, right?
Yeah.
We'll just have Alt on, ALT. That'll hold your altitude for you.
I don't need to do that.
It is if you're leaving the thing and you're losing height.
I'm not losing height.
You don't know, you need to see a downdraft.
Anyway, I'm supposed to be heading towards Darwin, but I'm heading south, so just follow Tony, he's in charge.
See, you got the information after we're airborne. He says, pick a destination in Australia. I did. And now he's saying, no, we're supposed to go toward Darwin. What good's that?
How many times have I said, when we get to Australia, we have to head towards Darwin?
Yeah, well, I wanted to go have a look at this place, so shut up.
Okay.
I don't know why I want to have a look at this place. There's now a barren here, isn't there?
Well, it's not barren. It's got shrubs. Look at shrubs. It's the odd white patch. Actually, I quite like following Tony because I've got no idea where I'm going.
6-6 heading.
Usually I'm in front with the flight plan, you see, so as soon as we got to Australia, I've just given it all over to Tony.
You should be doing it, you used to live there.
I know, but you wanted to do more going to airports, so I'm giving you the reins.
Mm-hmm.
So if we get lost, it's Tony's fault.
Thanks.
Still haven't seen a kangaroo yet.
See, hey, no wallabies.
Dunno. It'd be nice to see a kangaroo.
Don't think they've got them yet. You never know, somebody might invent them.
You know when we're flying to Africa, you could see an elephant or stuff like that. If you're in Australia, you should be able to see a kangaroo.
I came down up to your height and now you've dropped.
That's because I'm hand flying. I haven't got my altitude or heading set.
So you kind of drink your beer then.
Yes, I
That's getting your hand off the wheel. You see, in real life, I could drop a cable back to you and refuel you.
By the way, we're on automatic server, if anybody wants to know. I think we are anyway. God, your plane's noisy.
It's full blast and I slow down the revs, but I don't know why it's noisy.
How fast this flight?
1.5 hours.
Eh?
1.5 hour.
Alright. Cool. Is it inland from the coast? Just slow down a bit or I'm going to overtake you. This is the first time we've been this close together. Isn't that sweet?
Please. I will tell you how far it is. We're on a 189 heading, 218 miles to go, and touchdown, it's 1 hour, 23 minutes.
Tony's probably got his plane on autopilot. I'm just hand flying mine.
I could go into manual flying, but I got a cat on me. Well, almost.
What's that got to do with it?
Have you had a cat with claws in you? Ow! Yes. Having cats and cows is not good.
So it's not. I get fair balls.
I do a put that all out in a minute.
Got a road over to the right.
You've gone out of bloody sight.
Right behind you.
I know where you are. Trying to get on WhatsApp so I can just take that shot back, right? There you go. Send it to you.
Send what to me?
WhatsApp to you.
Oh, so we've got a bush track off to our right. Looks like quite a major bush track that. Might see a road train.
Yeah. They do have road trains though, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them are around about 5
5 miles long or something?
no, 5 carriages long. Do they call them carriages? Trailers.
I would hate to actually have a function.
So this road here is probably one of the main roads north. Oh, what's that over there? Is that a billabong? Just gonna go and have a quick look at it. I think that's a billabong. Yeah, it is. It's a small billabong. Ooh. Yeah, that's one of the main trunk roads to northern Australia, that. I don't know where Tony's gone. Oh, there he is over there. I'll have to keep an eye on him, you see, because I don't have a flight plan. I don't want to lose him.
Let's have a little look in here. Yeah, it's indexed. Yeah, I'll do an unboxing tomorrow.
Yeah, Tony's just bought some
DJI mics.
mics.
So you can actually use them on the computer as well. The airfield's not in range yet. 196 miles will be the range of the nearest. So when we get down to about 150, I should be able to give you the nearest. You know, on your nearest airports. It's not in there yet. Still 205 miles off the old speed track. So we're turn number 3 off.
So we're right out in the bush. This is bush country. I've got a curry tonight. I'm having a curry with garlic, finger slices. I've had a curry for ages. Hi Adrian, how are you? Adrian's saying hi to you, Tony.
Hello, Adrian. And Adrian was going to get a flight soon. I don't know if you update.
This is Tony's idea to do a live stream, by the way.
Really?
I wasn't going to do one, but he decided he wanted to do one, so you can't really say no, can you?
Is a problem, Adrian? What, do you give it any sort of errors?
It's a pity you don't live in the northeast. You could come down and fix it.
True.
There must be some way you can help. I think the best way is maybe you two can do a StreamYard call or Zoom call, and Tony can put you through it step by step. What do you think about that, Tony?
Well, he says flight sim won't work. I need to find out why it didn't work. If it's locking out, as in not doing anything, then it's possibly memory. I don't know what to say. I mean, you've had lockouts before, but it was due to drivers. not been updated. Drive space is important. Hard drive space. I mean, if you've got the caching on, that wants to be switched off, I would think, because
I've just seen this
the
comment.
default. Yeah.
I wouldn't give up on it, because once you get it going, because the amount of problems Tony and I have had is just ridiculous.
Adrian, you know your joystick? What is it? Is it like a flight stick? Is it? The one thing you've got to, I think, do with an older computer, if you know, is the joystick. Okay, logic question. Put it in the blue USB. Okay, that's one thing you want to do. The blue USB is for the fastest one. Yeah, okay. It's got a blue USB on it. That is for fast communication. I'll plug your joystick in there, and I will go to Logitech and read down load the drivers, because they had some new ones on Logitech for their joysticks not so long ago. So it might be worth your while doing that. Okay. At the bottom of that joystick, does it have any switches like PC stroke PlayStation? Because some of them do. Okay. Just thinking. If you go into your system and then see if the joystick is in there, and if there's no X or yellow sticker next to it, you know, that might indicate a problem. Are we talking about the updates for Flight Sim, or what? Or the joystick? installed flight sim. I mean, what size hard drive you got on there at the minute? Because the C is for Windows, and that's what we do. C's for Windows, and then when you tell flight sim to install, you point it towards D. 10 gigabyte. 2.7. Yeah. Right. If you check that, if you haven't deleted that folder, flight sim should still be there. Yes.
Maybe you two can do a video call and you can walk him through it.
The graphic card's good enough. The hard drive's good enough. And your 110 gig, is your flight sim still there by any chance? Okay, what you do in this case, did you get it from, where did you get your flight sim from? Was it Steam or whatever it was? No, I said, did you get your flight sim from Steam? Or somewhere? Where did you buy your program from? No, wrong way to do it, mate. No. What, you actually bought discs? You got a disc version? What normally happens, Adrian, is it'll delete. It's got to install something into your C drive. So what you need to do is go into your programs, and I think you've got to delete Flight Sim or uninstall Flight Sim. Now, what should happen is it should remove the programs from the Windows area and leave your D drive alone. And then what you should do is when you start to install it again, you point it towards the D drive straight off the bat, and it should install a lot faster than that because it's already installed. Because when you're with the buy online, you can verify files and all sorts. Whereas with the disk version, although I should have redone that myself, you can't. I don't think you can verify the files. In your programs, is Flight Sim still there, or have you deleted it from your programs? Okay, so that's where it is at the minute. So really, it shouldn't be any issue. In that case, if everything's moved to your D drive, that's where it should be sitting, and that's fine. Okay. I don't see why you have the problem, Adrian, because it's not out of space. The only thing I think possibly that might be wrong is in your settings of your Flight Sim. I think it's under the graphics settings, right at the bottom. There's a thing called cache, C-A-C-H-E. Now it's normally set on. Okay, if it's set on, it automatically sets to 10 gigabyte. So as you're flying along, it's storing the information while you're flying. If you turn that off, and then there's a button underneath it, it says clear it, that might help you out to get rid of the stuff on your C drive. Then if you fancy catching it again in the future to make things like if you fly over Ireland on a regular basis or do something on a regular basis and you want to catch that area to make it a smoother flight because it's already done it in a minute, and once you've done the catching thing back on, you point it towards your D drive and name it to a folder. Create a folder first called land or whatever, and then do your catch to that land folder. Now where it is, it's in Flight Sim. Oh dear God, I think it's under graphics settings, I'm pretty certain, in Flight Sim. You go into Flight Sim and you set your Flight Sim up to 1080 to start with, the highest of the 1080 resolutions. You scroll down, stick all the sliders off to the left, just to start with. Keep going down, 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 down. And at the very bottom, it says catch on or off, or it may be on the online. I'm just gonna. I don't know. well, it doesn't really matter. I'll see if I'll come out on here. General options. Just give us a second. Oh, graphic. Not there. Ah, there it is. It's under data, mate. Data. Go into the data area, and at the bottom you'll find the cache. Switch it off and delete the data. No. You need to. If you press escape, are you in flight sim now? You're not seeing the date. No. Are you in flight sim now? Yeah, data. Yeah, data. Yeah. Okay, it's in the data. Is it on or off? Your data one probably the one that's causing you problems, I would imagine. I hope that's all it is.
Hello, Jeffrey. Good question. I think the last time mine went to C, you could try pointing towards D, the flight sim place, you know, for the update when you D drive. Yeah, I understand that one. You shouldn't have to reinstall. If it's running at the minute, we need to get it sorted. You know, in your experience, it's called NVIDIA Experience. If you haven't downloaded that, go to NVIDIA and download the latest driver that's with the experience in. Okay. Yeah, I know. Well, if you've got the latest drivers, you should have a thing called Experience. It's in the NVIDIA area. You know, I am going to be reviewing Adrian. At the minute, I've ordered a
a large external solid-state drive from Alibaba, and what I'm intending to do is put it into the side of the computer and use that for a flight sim because it's solid state. And it was about £30, and I can't remember where it was. Was it a terabyte? I can't think of it. And if it was, it wasn't. I told you, didn't I?
It was 1 terabyte.
Sure, it was 1 terabyte for 29 quid from Alibaba. And the idea is to transfer it to the solid state. If that works, Adrian, then what would happen for you is I would probably use your 110 drive as your main drive, because obviously the 40 is not big enough. Once upon a time it used to be. Ah, right. Well, as I say, I haven't got a solid state, and Flight Sim runs better on solid state. I'm getting a USB drive, which has got a 1 terabyte, so I'm hoping to put Flight Sim on that. But all else, yeah, what the IDD is 1 terabyte. But you've got a 1 terabyte NVIDIA FX. Alright. If you run that, you see your flight sim there, click on your flight sim and it should say what version it is, and I'm sure there's a setting on there for ideal settings. Are you using the drone now, are you? Randolph?
No.
Fair enough. I thought you were droning it for a minute. With them keys we talked about.
I think you two should just do a video call, so both of you can see what he's doing. You can actually see what he's doing. And you can
It wouldn't work that way.
Eh?
I don't think it would work that way.
You'll get there in the end, because the amount of problems both of us have had flight sim over the months is
Been across your house about 3 or 4 times, haven't I?
yeah.
Sorted out.
I've sort of got to the stage now I can work out my own problems without Tony coming across and fixing it. But just bear with it, don't give up on it, because it will come together eventually.
I am considering coming across at some point to install this live traffic to you, because I know you were enjoying sitting at the runways and that, you know. 129 miles off.
Where the hell are you taking me, for God's sake? Timbuktu.
Taking you to where I said. YSMR. Don't you have your games installed in there? What you should... There's a search on there. in the parameters at the top for games installed. That's that. See if it picks it up. Under the game section. See how high it's me? I've just got an alert on my radar.
What?
That's the new update. The new update. That's something we've never seen before. I've got an amber alert saying that you're the same height as me. Oh, you're close. No. Right. Maybe under the USBs in your device manager, in your profile inside of experience, there's a search parameter on there for flying flight sim. As for the joystick, don't know, unless the joystick's got a fault. It should pick up. Maybe under the USBs, or when you look at the Windows it says joysticks and mice or something.
You could always put a diagnostics through your joystick.
You can't find his joystick. I mean, ideally I'll go to the site and download the software for your joystick. I'm in the French colours, by the way.
See that?
My aircraft's noisy. Been a while.
Will it have anything to do with Windows, Tony?
Oh, we know that Windows has had a problem.
Because we've had loads of problems with Windows about devices and stuff. Make sure your joystick is connected to the right thing on Windows. Because if it isn't, it won't work. Am I right or am I wrong?
He has connected it to USB 3, so technically it should work, it should pick up.
There's a rip river over here. Big crocodiles in there. Is that an airstrip? Looks like an
Yeah,
airstrip. Looks like an airstrip here. That's an airport.
probably is.
It is an airport. Ah, it's got a proper runway. Whee! Fancy finding an airport all the way out of here. Now it's actually got buildings. It's got a pub.
Aye. Bit of a gravel thing, like dirt road.
Got a river full of crocs.
Yeah, you're just going across the river.
Crocodile Dundee country. I'd love to know how far we're off Darwin. Well, we wanted to see Australia, so you've seen plenty of it.
Just roads for the road train. Road train area, isn't it?
There's actually not many parts of Australia, especially northern Australia, has actually got tarmac. Most of the roads are all dirt track.
Yeah.
I know the landscape looks a bit bleak, but I think it's wonderful. See, this is a riverbed here, look. That's a dried up riverbed. So in the wet season, that would be full of water. Oh no. Landscape's changing in front of us. It's looking more like desert. Poor Adrian, having problems. I know what it's like because I had tons of problems. We spent hours and hours and hours and hours and weeks trying to sort stuff out. Used to drive us nuts. Most of the time it was Windows that was giving us a lot of grief. Good old Windows. Because I'm on Windows 10. I tried to go to Windows 11 and it was just so bad I went back to Windows 10. And I think most people did. They tried Windows 11 and just didn't like it. That's a nice river, isn't it? You could land on there, look. Plenty of sandbanks. land on there quite easily. See, I've got my graphics set on the highest setting, and it's not stuttering that much. There's a road. I do like flying Flight Sim, it just takes you out of reality. Because reality at the moment is pretty poor. So when you're feeling down, get in a plane and fly over Australia. And enjoy the outback. Fly anywhere in the world. Like I said, we've had our fair share of problems. It hasn't been easy. Especially around about, I think it was a couple of months ago, Tony had terrible problems. His flight sim was crashing constantly. There's another road.
Till we found out what it was, or didn't we? Eventually. We found out what it was eventually.
Can't remember what it was.
It was the sliders too high on the graphics. $34 minutes. 94 miles.
Tony spent like 2 weeks trying to sort this out. It's driving him crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah, lost all my hair.
Lost all his hair.
Bit all my nails off. But to have patience.
Then Tony got his fix, then mine went wrong. He thought, oh my god, you know, are we ever going to fly a plane?
I can't remember, I think you had the car then, you brought the computer to me, didn't you?
Yeah. I dropped it off at Tony's, and I went off for the day, came back and he fixed it. I said, here's my computer, you can fix it. I'm going to go off and have some fun.
Your mate upstairs selling the computer I fixed for him.
Selling it?
Yeah. He doesn't use it, he says. He's shall I say moody?
Yeah.
And he says, I just want to get rid of it.
Is that the one he spilt wine on?
I did it on the keyboard, it's got a new keyboard now. Got a good graphic card in it actually. It's got the 1070 I think graphic card in. $850, what you doing?
My speed's all over the place.
What are you doing? Sticking whiskey in your fuel or what?
Stella Artois.
That outback juice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Works well.
Got a bit of Stella in the
Yeah.
tank.
I don't know if the engine will last that long, like. You'll probably land all wonky.
I probably will, because this is my 4th can of beer. And who said you can't fly and drink at the same time?
Well, we're 84 miles off. So I might just drop down just slightly.
Australia has got hills, by the way. It's not all flat.
I don't know where this airfield is. I can see hills ahead of us, but I'm not too certain it's the airfield before that. But I haven't got my iPad up and running, so I can't say ahead.
Brisbane Centre Kodiak November 289er Kilo Quebec is type 16 miles southwest of Yankee Hotel Hotel Yankee 2,800 feet. Request flight following. Kodiak November 289er Kilo Quebec Brisbane Centre. Squawk 0161. Squawk 0161 Kodiak November 289er Kilo Quebec. Kodiak November 289er Kilo Quebec radar contact 17 miles southwest of Yankee Hotel Hotel Yankee 2,500 feet.
We're over the desert at the minute. All the houses and that are
Kodiak
toilet.
November 289er Kilo Quebec.
I've got no idea where I'm going because Tony's... He knows where he's going, I don't.
I'm not the computer do it.
I can actually look on the flight radar and see where I am. Oh, that's where I am. Oh, that's not so bad. It's alright. Darwin is up that way over there. Oops, I'm going off course here. Because I haven't got my autopilot on, so I'm just flying wild. Wild flying. Thank you very much for the thumbs up, people, anyway. Thank you. See how close we can get to Tony.
Oh, we've got 6 watching.
Thank you, 6 people watching. Or 6 folks.
Just having a look at the maps at the minute. And what just see.
My fan on my computer keeps coming off on and on like mad. See, that's what I'm flying over now. That's an old dried up riverbed. In rainy season, that will be full of water. That right underneath me now. Oh look, there's a billabong. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a dried bit of ground. No, it's not a billabong. You can see where the river is there. Slightly off to my left. God, I'm looking forward to my curry. Getting a bit hungry. I do hope Adrian gets his stuff sorted out, because it'd be nice if he could fly with us. Anybody who wants to fly with us, they're quite welcome. And we can hook you up onto, what are we talking through? I've forgotten. Tony's not listening.
I'm trying to do lots of things like getting cats from sticking their nails into Discord.
Discord. So I did use Streamlabs, but it's given me so many problems. I just couldn't bear it any longer, so I switched to Discord. Streamlabs is awful.
Present course when it's still a fair way off, but Croydon, not in the wrong country. Sweet. Yeah. Dark outside. Dewey says it must be raining flying indoors.
Hi, Dewey. Well, it's been raining most of the day. I don't know what it is outside at the moment because it's dark and I can't see. But the weather today's been really miserable, grey, cloudy and miserable. It's nice in Australia. Not a cloud in the sky. I went to my local town to get some stuff, and I was actually piddling it down. I was on my motorbike, and it was really wet. I didn't get wet because I've got waterproofs on, but it was really miserable.
We're 56 miles off the destination.
Yeah, we must be on your time then.
15 minutes 34.
Well, we actually did put the time forward by 2 hours. So the real time in Australia would be probably
A bit later than that.
so we put it forward 2 hours, so it's going to be 5:43 in the morning.
Island.
Ireland? Oh, Ireland. I thought you meant Australia.
He's probably, the sun's probably just going down. Pitch black of the UK on the east coast.
Never been to Ireland. I've been to an island, but not Ireland.
I think, Adrian, it should be plug and play, and you should hear a ding ding when it's plugged into the computer. If that happens, then the joystick's recognised. If there's no ding ding, maybe you've got a faulty joystick.
That's a possibility. I have a faulty joystick.
You got any friends that have got computers that can plug it into their computer so it works?
So we're using steering yokes, we're not using joysticks. And I like the steering yoke.
I don't dare do it.
I paid £90 for my steering yoke, but it was second hand.
Yeah. That's right then, your joystick should be working. Ding ding. That's what it means. It's when it's connected, so it should be in joystick stroke mouse configuration in your control area on your system. See, I was going to come out and do an upside down flight, but I might crash.
Who are you talking to?
You
Well,
said I was thinking about flying upside down for a bit.
we know what happens if you do that. Crash.
Rural area. That's why your internet's rubbish. Damn. Got to work on how to check out his joystick. There's a no driver you can download from the site of the make of your joystick. If we ask to the left, it sounds very much like your cable's knackered. You might need a new joystick.
Where are you going? I was doing an upside down job. It's crashed.
Who did?
You did.
I did not.
You?
No.
Your
I'm getting
engine
close.
noise- Your engine noise disappeared. Come on, where's this bloody airport he's taken me to?
It's
Where's me taking me to an airport?
down to the airport now, and I told you it's 41 miles away.
Struth, man.
You wanted to do a 4-hour flight. We've been complaining then.
I did not. I didn't want to do a 4-hour flight. It was your idea to do a flight in Australia, not mine.
I said, and anyway, if you're, what have I going on here? I'm dropping the power now. I think the engines have died.
Oh great. I don't know where I'm going and your engine's dying.
The IT's on, everything.
Where
To
the
try and land on this road.
What do you mean land?
I'm gonna have to land, I've got no engine.
I don't even know where I'm going.
So funny. Keep heading
Oh, I'm going to find an airport. Bloody hell.
106. I'm trying to get the engines to work, but it's... Right, I think I got the engine.
I'm following Tony because he's taking me to an airport. I've got no idea where I am. Right, where's the bloody nearest
I'm coming
airport?
back on track.
Right, I'm going to put my plane on autopilot. Right, fiddle around. Autopilot.
The aircraft is playing silly buggers.
No, don't go that way.
It's a heading of
500.
185. That's where we're going to.
Oh, you bugger.
I'm still going down and I don't know why.
185.
My aircraft's going to go down again.
No, I'm gonna
I
find
don't know why I'm going down. The engine power's gone.
Do you know the reference number to the airport?
Ah, I did.
YMAB?
The start of the chat. YM something.
I got Y.
YSMR.
YSMR. Oh, right, I've got it. YSMR. Right. Can't trust Tony to get me there, so I have to do it myself.
Yeah, my engine died.
So you're dead?
Kind of.
Kind of. Right.
Trained it, so
I'm heading towards YSMR.
the old, when I was down low, I was doing 170 mile an hour, right? When I got up to 1,000 feet, it dropped down to 70, and all the ITT, which is your management, just went off.
Right.
So I just,
I don't know where Tony is, but I'm in charge now. Tony's balls to that
you,
for me. But I've got it under control. Got it on autopilot because I need to go for... I need to go to the... what do you call it? Oh my god, that's my memory's shocking. I need to go to the dunny. Back in a minute.
stuckness everywhere. Right ahead of us, the airfield. Can't find it.
Right, I'm back from the dunny. Now I'll see if we can see where Tony is.
Behind you, and the airfield's ahead of me.
Oh, there he is.
Well,
So
I'm
did
heading
you,
directly towards the airfield, but
so did you
it's
crash?
not. It's not on the closest airfields. I'm looking. You can see it's on the map, but it's not in the database.
It's on the radar.
Yeah, it's not in the closest airfield. So I've got no information whatsoever.
I thought you're supposed to be good at this stuff.
I am. We're in Australia.
What's that got to do with it? Blame the Australians. That's right. Blame the Australians. I'm sure the
Yeah.
Aussies really appreciate that. They'll be saying, you silly pommy bugger.
Yep. And they'll be right. So this airfield should be ahead of us, according to the radar.
Well, I can see it on my radar. It's right in front of me.
I don't think that is, you know.
You said YSMR.
Yeah, MR. It's not coming up if I zoom in on it.
Well, that's where
It
we're
doesn't
going
seem-
anyway.
It doesn't seem to have any runways.
It doesn't have any runways. I thought you said it was an airport.
It is an airport. I can see it ahead of us.
If it's an airport, how can it not have a runway?
Well, it's not like not big enough to be reckoned against. Anyway, it's the point. It's off. You can see it ahead of us.
I can't see it ahead of us because we're miles away from it.
I'm a bit higher than you. With 2,300. What's it your? It's off. Well, it looks like it's off to me. Ahead of me. Yeah.
We're lost.
It's like,
We're lost in the middle of Australia without any water or food.
you're right, you've got enough aircraft full of beer.
It's alright, I got plenty of beer.
Well, there you are then. What are you worried about?
You never go to Australia without beer.
Well, I've got the M&Ms.
You got M&M's, so I've got beer. We'll be alright then.
Ahead of me at the minute on a 193 heading that looks like a runway.
It can't be because we're miles away from it.
Hey?
It can't be the runway because we're miles away from it.
We are going to 15 miles.
Look at my
It should be that.
look at my radar. It's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Yep. YMS is just ahead of you there. That one. And on your zoom level, when you zoom in and out, it gives you a range. It says you're 50 nautical miles from it, thereabouts. I don't know if this might be a road that I'm heading towards. I thought it was a runway.
Whatever it is, we're landing there.
Where I'm looking here now, it looks like a road. But then again, all the runways look like roads. Don't you agree?
God. I don't know what to say.
You're nearly there. But there's no visualization. I mean, this is a road that I thought was the airfield. And you're just about on top of it, so what do you see? Not a lot.
I can't see any runway. I can see a river. There's a
What's
river.
that big ahead of you? Is that the river?
There's a river there. I can't see a runway. Where have you brought me?
Australia. Just have a look at wine books.
Right, if that's a big river there, it should show up on the radar. The map. But it doesn't.
That's what's confusing me.
I'm not far away from it, it's right in front of me. I'm turning slightly to the left. That's probably why I
What we're approaching is Croydon.
So it should be right in front of me. I wonder if it's on the other side of this river. Let's go outside again so I can have a good view.
Ah, it's on the river. I've just zoomed into 4 miles, and it's on the edge of the river,
Which side of the river?
our side. It's on your
I can
right
see,
at the minute.
I can see it, I can see it.
See, it's good because I can see on the internal radar which we are flying.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to land.
Should be able to, yeah. Get a fair, it's only your height that gives you away. Minus the one. You turn now into the radar says you're in line.
Can't see it. Where is it?
Yeah.
It's over there, I think.
It's right very close to the river.
Well, this is interesting.
So it's the river should be on your right hand side.
It is.
Is that there? You're seeing there?
500.
I'm
That black
concentrating.
line. You've got to be on top of it. That's wherever you are on the radar, you're on top of it.
I know, I can see it right in front of me.
Mm.
Shit, there's a side wind. There's a
Yeah.
side, just watch it, it's a side wind.
2 knots directly from the right.
You didn't tell me that when I came down to land.
Well, I've just noticed it. Mind you, I'm heading the opposite direction. The internal thing's giving us the heading of it.
It's truth. I wasn't expecting that side wind.
I take it that you got a. It looks like you got some sort of building there.
And I gather that's the pub over there. So I'm going to the pub, I'm parking up and going to the pub.
Don't want to go for the place.
Or maybe that's the pub over there.
Have they got a B&B?
Yours
That's
is,
a B&B there.
yours is a pint of Coke and mine's a pint of Tooheys. I think they have Swan Lager in Eastern Australia. Yeah.
I hate these things. No, you stop it, you're going to crash. There you go. Crashed it?
You haven't.
Yeah.
That's 2
I
crashes.
crashed.
How can you crash on that runway? I think
Side.
you should do it again. Who thinks Tony should do it again? Me. Get back up in the air and try again.
Came in with full flap. Maybe that was wrong because of the side wind.
You crashed on the last runway as well.
I bounced on that one too.
Yeah, kangaroo. Kangaroo.
And you tried.
Your new name is Kangaroo Tony.
Need a jump start. Let's see if I do it this way. Don't know which way I'm coming in, that's the thing.
God, it's bloody hot here. Need to open the other door. It is sweltering. Phew, let some air in, man. Oh, that's better. Bit of a breeze. You can hear the birds, listen. Well, you did hear the birds. There you go. You can hear the birds. You You gonna have another go at landing? Yes, he is. He's in the air. Look, there he is.
Let's. Yeah.
Nice airport. Got a little pub, a bed and breakfast, a hangar to put a plane in, as if Tony ever lands safely. Funeral directors for when Tony crashes.
Okay.
I'm sure there'll be some grave plots around here we could bury you. Here he comes. Now just take it easy. Just concentrate. The wind's coming from the right, by the way. I wasn't expecting that when I touched down. Because I can't see a windsock here. Oh, there he is. He's landed. Look at that. Is he going to go in the trees?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stop.
oh, he's gone in the trees. There you go. He's gone bush. He's a bush pilot.
You're doing it again.
He's-
Which be pet, so
He's a bush pilot, what do you expect? It's gone into the trees. God, you
trying to
are,
get the cocoa pops.
God, you're funny.
I'm going to get some coconut trees things. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Thanks everybody for watching. that was ridiculously
Stupid.
cool.
Okay. How do you get sorted out, Adrian?
Yeah. Maybe you can swap information and Tony can, you two can have a chitty chat on a video call. Have you got your email on your YouTube page, Tony?
Me? Yeah. Digital Viewing UK, isn't it?
Yeah. Go to his YouTube page and you'll see his email address. Then you can email him, and maybe you two can arrange a video call. Sort yourselves out. Okie dokie. We'll catch you later. Thanks for watching. Bye, and bye from Tony.